All right, we're back again, friends and professionals. Welcome to the Modern Lending Lab live, where we dive into the real stuff, the realness. Next week, the 18th, if you can believe it, the Modern Lending Lab is opening up again, our third time. Feel free to join us. Over 500 of your favorite mortgage professionals trying to figure out how to be better. We are tackling post-closing and mastering CRM. What a topic. What a topic you need. Meaning all of us, every loan officer I've ever met in retail needs this. We're diving into it. We've hit social media, we've hit realtors. Now we're going into post-closing and CRM. But today, for this lab, I just figured that I would just tell you what to do. I've done hour-long sessions on social media. I figured, how can I condense everything you should do on social media down into like 15, 20 minutes? Like just bang, 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 pure playbook, pure walkthrough, no fluff, like right down the line, everything you need to do on social media. And so we're going to do it. We're going to dive in right now. We're just going to hit it. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things. We're going to go through all of them in less than 15, 20 minutes. I promise you can walk out of this with an exact playbook of what to do. All right. Ready? Number 1, what's the goal? What's your goal for social media? If your goal is to extend and enhance relationships, build more business opportunities that will subsequently generate leads, we're locked. We're zoned in. If that's your goal. If your goal is I want to use social media to expand my relationships, generate more business opportunities that can turn into leads and build a network, perfect. You got the goal. You have the objective. What do you need to do first? Be connected to the right community. Be connected to the right community. I see so many people who skip this step. They skip this step and they jump right into content strategy. What are you doing? Nobody's going to see your stuff. You're not going viral. You're not going to go viral. You're not being TikTok famous. You have to be connected to the right community if you ever want to have a chance of using social media to become this network of opportunity. Period. End of discussion. You have to have the right community connections around you, and you don't today. I've scanned your feed. I'm going to just call up my loan officer friends for a second. I've scanned your feed, looked at it. You know who you're connected to? Other loan officers. That's who you're connected to. I mean, it might be great for networking. It might be great for getting ideas, but you're not going to get any business or opportunity from your peers. If you are, you're amazing. If you're getting well done. You have the wrong community. You have to build the right connections to the right people that you want to have influence with. So who are those people? Well, if you're in mortgage, it's probably the real estate community. It's probably your past clients. It's probably business owners and community leaders that you are around all day. It's your pastor and your gym and your church and your charity and all those people that you're around all the time. That's who you want to build influence with. That's who you want to get deals from and referrals from and love from. That's who you need to be connected with. So find out what your community needs to look like. Who are the people that you want to be around day in, day out? And that's how you have to go build your connections, which is the work of social media. You need to go find people and connect to them and send them messages and follow them and do the work. Step 1, build your community. Step 2, care about your community. Care about the people you're around on social media. I am so guilty of this. That's why I get really passionate about this, because I get distracted in my day. I'm putting out stuff and I forget to go and actually be interested in other people, which is why you hear me yell about this all the time. You have to go engage with other people's stuff. When they're sharing their life events, their work successes, what's going on, you get to be there for free. So just start showing up with intention and consistency. If you have the right community, you're connected to the right people, and you're showing up on a regular basis, being interested in them, okay, your social strategy is going to go through the roof. That's number 2. So that's number 1, build the right connections. Be in the community with the right people. Number 2, show them that you actually care about them. It's not just about you. It's about you being in their life. Once you did that, before you start posting, step 3, don't call me a telemarketer. Step 3, why are you doing this? Now, we went back to the goal at the beginning, like what's your goal? You want to build a community, connect to people, business opportunities, referrals, leads, all that sort of stuff. But purpose is different than that. Why are you doing what you're doing? What it's not just, if it's just to make money, okay, that'll take you somewhere. But what's the real intent and purpose of you showing up? Okay. When I've dug down deep with salespeople over and over and over again, we always land on the same thing. Their intent is to obviously drive more business and opportunity for themselves, their families, the support, the charities, all good, love you deeply. But underneath that, where's the spiritual connection to what you're doing? If it's just for a paycheck, I can smell it. Maybe that works, but what's the real purpose? And I'll put my loan officer hat on again. Every time I've dug deep with loan officers and saying this game, it's so hard, it's so painful, there's all this drama, there's all this stress, it's because they're helping people. And they're getting deep emotional and spiritual connection and purpose in helping people make good financial decisions. Watching somebody's life transform when they get the keys for their first home, for their first house for the first time. We got to ground on this though. Because if your whole intent of showing up to build community is to pretend to be really interested in other people, like you're engaged, you're pretending to care, and your connections are just one-sided and selfish, and your purpose is just to get leads and loans and deals, man, I can smell your commission breath through the camera. It's not going to work. But let's just say that your intent is to really help somebody. You sell insurance. So your intent is to make sure they're protected, really, their family's protected if anything should happen to them. And that's what you really care about. If it's real estate, you want to put people in their first home. You want to help start generational wealth. You want to fight back against this affordability crisis we're facing, and you want to help empower people. I'm in. I'm so there. That's your purpose. Stand on it. Stand on it, because the next step is it's time for you to show up. It's time for you to show up. Put the camera on your face and show up. Help people make great decisions. Introduce them to your goods and services. Introduce them to the why of what you're doing, not just the tool. All of a sudden, that message will penetrate through the noise of the world, and you'll get a chance to make an impact. But you have to show up. You can't stunt double your life. You can't put an actor on the screen on social media. It has to be you. You have to show up. Why? Because you really care about helping somebody, right? Right? Don't you? Then you can't run. I have a face for radio. You can't run from it. You got to show up. You got to put yourself in a position of vulnerability in this stupid screen to go out and really tell somebody how you can help them. You got to do it. I don't know how else to tell you. You have to show up. You can't phone it in. You can't send a text. You can't post a blog. You, yourself, your essence, your face, your words. You have to show up, which means you have to make content, marketing content, video content, and you have to push it into social media, share it across these platforms. Now, I'm going to get tactical for a second, but you're with me on this, right? What's your goal? Build a community that matters. Okay, well then find the right people and connect with them, and so that you have a community that matters. You have people that you're connected with that you can actually help and serve. It's not just your mom following on Twitter. Hi, Mom. Love you. Then before you start talking about what you do, you have to go be interested in them. When they're sharing their life moments, hang out with them. Then go back to why you're doing what you're doing. What's your purpose? Well, it's to help people. Well, then how do I help people? Well, then I'm going to show up and I'm going to share information freely. Here it is. Don't sign up for a masterclass. I don't have one. Here's the information I have. Here's the products and goods I hear. Here's how the things I do can solve the problems you have. And you have to put your face and share. Here, show up. That's it. That's the whole thing in a nutshell. Now we're going to get a little tactical because I can't just leave you there, but we're going to get a little tactical. What's up, Nate, my man? Because I'm not just going to leave you, show up and then like just drop you off and turn on the video, because you can show up poorly and you can show up well. That's a fair thing to say. Have you gone to a business meeting and screwed up and had not a great business meeting? Yeah, me too. I've had good ones and bad ones. I've learned. I've gotten better. There's a good and a bad way to show up. Okay, here it is. We're at 9 minutes. We're cranking through this. Hook, story, call to action. I've done hours on this topic. When you show up on social media, you have to understand the language of the platform. It's a scroll community. People are just checking out. They're getting entertained. They're taking a break. Their mind zoning out. So you got to give them something right away in the first seconds of the video of what you're talking about. Give it to them right now. What is it? Tell me. What are you saying? Why do I listen? Why should I hang out with you? Tell me. If you don't tell me, what's up, Eric? Thank you, dude. If you don't tell me right away on the first second I scroll up your video why I should just hang out with you, I'm out. I'm gone. Because that's the culture this thing is. So you have to hit them with it. And people call it a hook. You can ChatGPT hooks. You can look at YouTube, how to make a great hook. Just tell people what it is you're trying to deliver right now. Don't hold it out for me. Look, don't introduce yourself. Don't give me your validate. Don't tell me how great you are and how many loans you closed and your history and how long you've been a lender. No one cares. They're on social media for brief moments of interaction, entertainment, and knowledge and information. People using social as search, all these things. So just hit them. If you're waiting to save 20% down to buy a house, you're making the biggest financial mistake of your life. Okay. Scroll, or I'm interested. I am saving 20% down. I thought that's what I had to do. I want to play mortgage insurance. Is that the goal? Hit them in the face. And then as soon as they have decided to watch, you get to take a deep breath and you get to tell them a story. Tell people a story. Tell them a real life story about why you just said that crazy thing you just said. If you're waiting to save 20% down before you go out and try to buy a house, you're making the biggest financial mistake of your young life. Look, let me tell you a story. That was me. I was waiting. You came in there. You came in, didn't you? Didn't you come in? You scooted in. You're like, oh, that was you? What do you mean? Yeah. You see the power of this? Tell them a story. Once you hit them with the hook, they're going to decide to listen. Tell them something real, and then get out. The CTA, the call to action, is just get out. You don't have to give them every guideline detail for 75 minutes about why this is a real loan or story. Just tell them the points that are succinct. Tell them why you're saying what you're saying. And then you can just say, and if I can ever help you, let me know. Reach out anytime. That's a call to action. Great. Done. You're out. Video's gone. There's a good and a bad way to show up in video. That, to me, the hook, story, call to action, succinct, clean, it is the easiest way to frame up what I would consider a quality interactive video opportunity. Okay, so there's the framework. Take it, play with it, go find your own. If you believe everything I've been saying so far, to go find your own vision of this. Don't take Alec's word for it. Be like, Alec got me motivated, but then his hook story thing was stupid. So Google something better. But you still have to show up. You still can't be like, well, I'm not going to do it then. And the last thing I'll hit you with for ultimate success in social media, I'm going to run it through again, right? What's your goal? You want to build community and connections to establish more business opportunities, to serve more people. Awesome. I'm in. So you got to find the right people. You got to connect to the right community, or else you're just tweeting into the wind. Got it. Then before you start talking and open your mouth, you got to go be interested in them on social. Communicate, hang out, cheer them on, high five. Don't just like. Don't just slap emoji on there. Comment authentically. Be interested in other people. Then, before you turn the camera on, why are you doing this? Is it just for money, or is it to help people? If it's to help people, you're going to win. Because then when you show up and you come to the place to help people and you share ideas and strategies to help people, even if it's not all business related, just things that can help people, and then you do it the right way. You do it in a framework that speaks the language of the platforms, and you get better and better at it all the time. And then here's the last piece, the frequency. Post every day. Listen to me. You have to post every single day. I'm just going to sit here with you on that statement. We're just going to sit. You just wrestle with it and be mad at me for saying it and be frustrated that it's hard to post every day. I'm sorry. But here's the rationale. So I'm going to walk you through it. I got 2 minutes. I told you 15 minutes, the whole social media roadmap in 15 minutes or less. Here's why this matters. None of us are that important in life that when we make a piece of content, we post a video to help somebody else, that the world stops and everyone's going to see that piece of content. What? Of course not. We're not. Oh, that's true, right? You know that's true, right? So that means you wrestle over a piece of content, you rehearse it, you practice it, you do all these things, and then you deliver this perfect piece of not what this world's about. If you want to build real connection and community, what's the goal? Build real connection and community. You think you do that by one video? You think about showing up one time? What world do we live in that we think that's the truth? It's not. So you have to show up every single day, because when you do that, here's what happens. Number one, you get dramatically better at delivering your message cleaner and clearer. Practice, reps. Number two, micro impressions matter. In these environments where people are scrolling by content all day long, they're not going to stop and watch every piece of content you produce. So if you've been developing the right community, connecting with them, being interested in them, and then you're showing up and they're getting these micro impressions of you, those micro impressions add up every single day and become a macro impression, a brand impression of who you are and what you do. It creates headspace and stickiness. It puts your face and brand and product and service in their brain at the top, and it creates real human connection. That's what it does. So you have to post every single day. I don't care. That's hard. That's just the world we live in. You want to be good, you want to win, you want to play like a champion, then you post every single day from your purpose, pardon me, with the right intent. I'm going to break it down another way. I know I went over 50 minutes. Forget you. I'm going. We're in the zone. Besides the benefit of getting better when you post every day and meaning your messaging gets clearer and you get more effective, besides that really great thing, what's happening is your community that you're caring about, engaging with, connecting with is seeing you every day. And what are they seeing? Are they watching your whole video? Absolutely not. I've watched people come in and out of this live in just the last 15 minutes. People are busy. They got lives going on, man. What do you think? You're so important. They're going to stop everything to watch it? Absolutely not. But they get a little taste of you, a little impression. What do they see? They see you smiling. They see you bringing some information. They see you trying to help people. They see you hustling. They see you working hard. They start making an impression of you, a belief of who you are and what you stand for. They start remembering you and thinking highly of you. And yes, if they just don't vibe with you and they don't personally just like, you're not one of their people, sure, they mute you, they move on, because I get it. We don't always vibe with everybody in the universe today. That's a fact. That's okay. But what happens is, in those micro impressions and that brand awareness over time, you just become part of their life. I mean this, not like, intimately part of their life, but like they're not going to forget you. You think your once a month e-newsletter that sucks with grandma's cookie recipes that everyone in the company is sending out is going to do the work? What are we talking about? Post every single day because you have a purpose to help people. So you have to show up and share it. And what happens as you do this is you win. You win. You want to win at social media? This is the entire playbook. You're welcome. This is it. And what does winning look like? Back to the goal. A connected community, more relationships, more referrals, more business opportunities, more chances to serve other people. Winning all day. I don't care what business you're in, mortgage, real estate, insurance, it doesn't matter. If your intent is to help as many people as you can, to grow your business as large as you can, to serve the community around you, then social media is the greatest single opportunity you've ever had. And all you have to do is follow the playbook. What's your goal? Build a connection and a community that drives business. Great. Find and connect to those people. Find and connect to those people relentlessly every single day. Build the snowball bigger. Build the avalanche bigger. Every day, add 5, add 5, add 10, add 20. Build it bigger and bigger and bigger. Actually care about those people, because that's your goal, right? Build a community that supports you. Great. Go care about them. They're posting stuff. Go love on them. That's easy. What do you want to do? What's your purpose? Well, I want to help people. If you're in home lending like me, I want to help people get good financial decisions. Okay. Then show up and tell them how to do it. Tell them how to make good financial decisions. Share your opinions, share your thoughts, share solutions. Do it in a format that is appropriate for the platforms. Hook, story, call to action. Help people with real life examples of what they need to do, and do it every single day. You play this playbook. You do all these things. You will absolutely transform your business opportunities, your life, period. Transform. It happened overnight? No. What are we talking about? Nothing happens overnight. I just hung out with this guy at the Gathering, one of the best events, I think, in real estate and finance that you could ever be to. And all I saw there were people that were trying to push the narrative in the industry forward, trying to help other people. And some of those people show up on the internet all the time and do the same thing. Clayton's a good example of that. And I'm telling you right now, if you get over yourself and step into this strategy, it's going to blow up your business and opportunities. Andrew, dude, thank you. I'm glad you hung out for a little bit with us today. The 18th, Modern Lending Lab opens up again, public to everybody. 500 plus originators come in every time. We're talking about post-closing, mastering the post-closing experience, and CRM, which you suck at. I love you, but so if you want to come hang out, I'll send you the Zoom link. No strings, no recruiting, no BS. It's a good time. I'll see you on the 18th. Have a wonderful day, everybody.